Good, happy Monday morning, June 18, 2018. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, Granite Staters keeping cool as dangerous heat approaches. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Tim Callery.
Back in the day, Bell-Tates knew that if we provided quality products and honest service, customers would come back again and again. Have things changed? Sure. But what hasn't is Bell-Tates' commitment to giving you a fair price and friendly service. Visit us at belltates.com.
Busy Sunday at Crystal Lake in Manchester as Queen City residents flock to the water to keep cool in summer-like temperatures. Justin DiNardo and his children were among the crowd.
We go to Livingston Pool up, but they're not open yet, so we're here until they open.
The DiNardos say after a brutal winter, they're happy summer is here.
Because you get to go in the water and the pools are not closed.
But as temperatures rise, so too do concerns over the dangerous heat.
Kind of scared about tomorrow. It's going to be 102. I don't know if we're coming back or we're going to hunker down in the air conditioner.
How do you guys try to stay cool in this?
Water. Stay hydrated.
Well, you stay wet or stay in your house with a good air conditioner.
The Red Cross is providing tips, reminding people there are steps you can take to protect yourself from heat-related illnesses.
Make sure that everybody stays hydrated. You know, even when people are going out to work or going out to school, making sure that they've got extra waters to take along, or making sure that they're staying hydrated. Also, a good balanced diet with fruit in it.
A number of New Hampshire schools are still in session because of snow days. If your child attends one of them, Zeal recommends making sure they're prepared before leaving in the morning.
Light colored clothing that lets some air through. Making sure that they've got extra waters or Gatorades or something like that, that they can just stay hydrated. And if they have a long walk or something to school, you might want to think about taking them for a ride.
And the Red Cross also advises checking in on family and friends who may not have air conditioning. They are also really stressing to not leave children or pets inside a vehicle, as temperatures inside a car could be even hotter than they are outside. We're live here in Manchester. I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. School modifies Monday schedule, cutting extreme heat forecast. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
Nancy Kerrigan, two-time Olympic medalist. Most of my life has been spent in the cold, so I called Revise Energy to perform my Mass Save no-cost home energy assessment. Now when I come home, I'm warm. You should visit Revise Energy and start saving energy today.
Lowell Public Schools has just canceled classes for tomorrow due to the forecast of extreme heat, especially in the Merrimack Valley region. Now, as we reported earlier in this newscast, Haverhill Public Schools have an early dismissal tomorrow.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. So be safe out there, everyone, today in that heat. Maine governor race continues as Democrats await primary winner. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
The Sharp Safety Award is hugely significant. There are fewer than 2,000 locations in the entire country that have the Sharp Award, and so for Hancock Lumber to have 4 locations, 3 sawmills and 1 retail location, is a significant achievement.
We could find out tomorrow which Democrat will take on Republican Sean Moody in this year's race for governor. Staffers from the Secretary of State's office will begin tabulating ballots in Augusta tomorrow. None of the 7 Democrats broke the 50% threshold in the first round of ranked choice voting. Right now, the 2 top vote getters are Attorney General Janet Mills and Army veteran Adam Cody. The race for the Democratic nomination in Maine's 2nd congressional district is also still undecided, though Jared Golden is almost certain to hang on to his lead over Lucas St. Clair.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Google places a $550 million bet on China's 2nd largest e-commerce player. Tech giant Google said Monday it will invest more than $500 million in China's 2nd largest e-commerce player, JD.com. Homeland Security Chief slams irresponsible reports of separating immigrant families. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
And the battle over immigration, with the president doubling down on his claim that parents and children are being separated at the border because of a law made by Democrats.
There could be a change coming this week, though, and ABC's Stephanie Ramos has more now from Washington.
This morning, President Trump is set to meet with Congress on Tuesday to take on immigration. This after doubling down on this false statement made in a rare press conference on the White House lawn.
I hate the children being taken away. The Democrats have to change their law. That's their law.
The president blaming Democrats, tweeting Saturday, Democrats can fix their forced family breakup at the border by working with Republicans on new legislation for a change. Today, undocumented immigrants who cross the border illegally are being charged with a criminal offense instead of a civil offense, so their kids are being taken away, even those individuals seeking asylum. This new zero-tolerance policy, echoed by the Trump administration before. Current Chief of Staff John Kelly hinted this was coming last year when he was the head of the Department of Homeland Security.
They will be well cared for as we deal with their parents.
However, the president is willing to ease up on this policy if he can get funding for the border wall.
The Democrats can come to us as they actually are. In all fairness, we are talking to them, and they can change the whole border security. We need a wall.
Lead Democrats say this is all just a shame.
He's using children at the border now for a political purpose. It's shameful.
Senator Jeff Merkley of Oregon visited a facility housing undocumented kids in McAllen, Texas weeks ago. Today he says he's going back to see the kids who are in limbo.
The story now is if you come fleeing oppression, you will be arrested as a criminal. Your children will be taken away from you.
There are 2 immigration bills that will be heard on the House floor this week. The first one is a conservative bill, the second a more moderate version. Now, the White House says the president will now consider both bills, but Trump said initially he would not consider the more moderate measure. Dan, Paula.
High stakes here. Stephanie, thank you.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.